Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is my buys and buys video for the month of October 2021. So this is a series I started, I want to say last year, I'm not 100% sure, but I basically combine my monthly hauls with my empties. And I do it so I have like a relative balance of, or maybe I don't have a balance, but I have a relative understanding of what the balance is between what's coming into my collection versus what is going out of my collection. Sometimes this video can get a little long because it is sort of like two different kinds of videos pulled together. But anyway, let's get started with what I bought in October. For the month of October, I actually didn't buy a lot. I actually bought zero makeup and zero skincare or actual hair care. I bought two hair care items though. I bought a mini wet brush and some scrunchies. I don't have the wet brush here because I've already taken that home to my family home. I talked about both of those in my autumn vlog. I picked them up at Marshall's. I paid $5.99 for both of those, so they were relatively inexpensive. Although I was looking online to find out a retail price for that wet brush, which was a little hard to find, but I feel like I maybe could have got a better deal on that wet brush through some other sources, but it's hard to tell. I think Amazon had a 3-pack, and then when you divided it, it works out to be about $5. I'm not 100% sure. And then the scrunchies, again, I don't know. I just went with their suggested retail value from Marshall's. So yeah, the scrunchies are super handy. Looks like I have one on my wrist right now because it's my watch band. But anyway, so like I said, both those were $5.99 plus tax. And then the only other thing I bought was nail care. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I posted a picture of where I did some stamping. And so I bought some stamping polishes. So the one kit, all this came from Amazon. The one kit had 6 stamping polishes, a little stamper with the little scraper, and then I'm not sure which ones are from this kit, but 2 of these, I want to say these 2, it came with 2 stamping plates as well, which obviously I have not used. I bought the kit specifically for the stamping polishes. I couldn't really find any other just straight up stamping polishes without all the extra stuff because I already have plates, and then I bought some additional plates and I already have stampers. It's definitely, stamping is not for the weak. There's definitely a learning curve with it. I'm not sure I've got it fully nailed down. I'm still kind of playing with these, but I do find these polishes are pretty good. I feel like you need I want to say a thinner polish, but that's pigmented. So if it's thin but not pigmented, you know how some are thin and a bit sheer, those don't work out very well. And then if they're too thick, it's just gloppy, and again, doesn't work out very well. So I'm finding these are kind of working. Again, I haven't used all of them, but I've been playing with them a little bit. Again, not as much as I had hoped. This past month has been crazy. I'm still trying to anyway, I look a little bit like a hot mess in some videos. I apologize. I'm really trying to keep it together these days. So that little set was, I split out all the pricing, but I think that set was around $25 with all the pieces. And then I bought another set, another kit with Halloween stamping stuff. It's got some other stuff on them too, but it's mostly Halloween. I mean, I like these things all year round, give me skulls and, cats and things like that all year round. There's other stuff on here. There's one that's so bizarre. It's got a Ziggy Stardust. Yeah, there it is. It's got a Ziggy Stardust and a Madonna on it. I'm how is that Halloween? But okay. So yeah, these 5 were another kit that I bought. It just, almost dropped them. Just plates. I've obviously just used these 2, and then I've showed them online. They do work. Like I said, though, it takes a bit of finagling to get them to work, but they do work, and I'm looking forward to playing with them some more when I have some time to do something like that. And I'm pretty sure I paid about $12.99 plus tax for those. So in total, for the month of October, I spent $56.45 with a retail value of about $58.91. The Amazon stuff, I don't really know what the retail value was. Again, the 2 things from Marshall, not 100% sure what the retail value was. So it wasn't a big month in terms of savings, but it was a pretty good month in terms of not spending too much, because last month I did spend quite a bit. I'm planning on buying some things that are maybe pricey in November. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how November will go, but I'm going to try and keep it relatively contained. I did that like lazy Sephora wish list shopping. I've been kind of popping on there since then. I found more stuff. If you go to like I think it's called the all gift section, you can find some more like Christmas gifts, but we still don't seem to have, like I've seen other people post stuff. I think what I've been seeing though is, and I've kind of watched a few people's Ulta videos, is stuff that like kits and stuff that people are getting from Ulta. We just don't get those here. Like some of the holiday sets that look really good, they're not here. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's why I feel like we were missing stuff. Anyway, yeah, there's some stuff that I've like found under the gift section that I was like, maybe I'm gonna add that to my cart that I didn't talk about in that video. So again, I'm trying to be choosy and pick things that make sense, especially with the 20% off, but it's only 20% off. And yeah, just being okay, I have no idea where I just ended off at. I had to like stop filming because there's some apartment here when they turn their water on, it's really, really loud. And I'm trying to like notice it. Like I totally tune it out normally, but I'm trying to notice it while I'm filming because I notice when I'm editing my filming, I can hear it. And it's really, really annoying. So yeah, I have no idea where I left off. And yeah, I think I was just talking about not trying to spend too much money. So let's talk about Empties. Great segue. Just wrap that half up and let's talk about the Empties. Just opened my little Empties box and it like smells very nice. Like there's a mixtures of things going on here. So let's talk about others. So I have one other, and I just wanted to put this in. I never put toothpaste in, but I use this giant full toothpaste thing, and I'm so proud of myself. I have often just use, like I have tons of little sort of mini size ones, because that's what my dentist gives me, and they give me like a crap ton of them. So I tend to just use them. Most of them are like the Sensodyne, I think, and I really wanted to use like a whitening toothpaste, so this is just the Crest White Arctic Fresh, and if you are somebody who is a single person, you know how hard it is to get through one of these. I just feel like these take a long time for some reason. So I just wanted to share that one. And then I have one declutter. I should have had this to declutter I think last month and I forgot about it. This was that single shadow in Fairy Dust from Avon. And yeah, I'm ready to part ways. Everything else here is Empties. I've got one nail empty. Again, should have been in a previous video, I think. I forgot to put it in. This was the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails. At least I think so. Oh shoot, I could be, I'm gonna have to like double check my videos. I could be giving a spoiler. Although I think I'm pretty sure I said this was finished in my last nail update. If not, it's finished. And I'll just double check my videos and make sure that I put things in the right places. Talk about these all the time. Don't want to like beat it to death. Such a horrible way of saying things. It's a Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel. Really love these. I use them very sparingly. I just buy the kit with 5 in them. I recommend these to anyone and everyone. I'm super annoyed by the water thing too because it's really late in the day. You can probably tell it's getting dark and I'm making a race against daylight to finish this video. Hair care, one hair care item. This is the Kerastase Fresh Affair Refreshing Dry Shampoo. I got this in my Luxe box from Top Box. I didn't like this. The smell is too strong. I'm not a huge fan of the scent. I'm not really into like super perfumey scents, at least for like a dry shampoo. Like I'd rather, if I'm gonna have something like a perfumey scent, I want that to be in like a perfume because I want it to be like on purpose, that I've purposely put that scent on. Whereas like if I put this in my hair, then it's like, well, now I can't wear a perfume because I'm gonna be like conflicting smells. And this was like an okay kind of dry shampoo, very similar to like the Dove dry shampoo. It works okay if your hair is just like kind of first day dry, but our first day like not washed. But if you're in like the second or third day, like this is not sufficient. Also, the little sprayer, I mean, there's nothing coming out now, but if you go from this to the Batiste one, you feel like you're getting hit from like a tsunami with the Batiste one. I was like, oh my god, this little sprayer is like not, I mean, it's normal. The Batiste one is like, at least the one I have. I've got the one that's like tinted brown, and I just feel like the spray on the Batiste one, I can't remember if they're all like that. very intense. But yeah, this just came in like the top box thing, so I wouldn't repurchase that. Another hair care item. This looks super gross, and there's just like little remnants here, so it's not fully finished, I guess, but like I'm not really using these pieces. I actually did take out a couple of pieces. This was, I wonder if I have a picture. This was a shampoo like hockey puck from Pure Nata. I liked it initially until it fell apart. So like when it was pretty still large, it actually fell in half. And then after that, it was just really crumbly and hard to use. And then it just like crumbled into like a million different pieces. So what I've been using these little pieces for is I have like one by my sink. So if you have bangs, you know that you sometimes just wash your bangs and not the rest of your hair. And these are kind of perfect little soaps to just like use at my sink where I'm just like washing my bangs and not the rest of my hair. Probably sounds super weird to people that don't have bangs, but if you have bangs, probably makes sense. So I might keep these a couple little pieces here because some of them are decent size, but I'm calling this as done. It is finished. Mostly just so I can get this tin out of my shower because it was taking up space. I want to buy another shampoo bar at some point. I've got enough shampoo right now that I don't need to buy one. And I keep talking about, I'm probably going to dye my hair, so I'm going to want to buy a shampoo that's for color treated hair. I don't know if there are like the shampoo bars that are for color treated hair. I'll have to take a look. I don't think I'd repurchase that one. I want to kind of look at some others. I think that's it for hair care. So one makeup item. I just have the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is a mini. I just talked about this in my Graveyard Project pan. Finally finished it. I did try and scrape it out as much as I could. I mean, I could maybe keep going at it, but it was getting kind of ridiculous. So yeah, that is done. Wouldn't repurchase that. I finished 2 toners, one good, one not so good. The first one is this Glam Glow Super Toner. It's like an exfoliating something toner. I think it says exfoliating acid toner. Don't like. This has like a peppermint scent. It feels like you're splashing mouthwash on your face. I think they intend it to be refreshing. It's just bizarre. I don't like it. I don't know if it did anything good or bad for me. Like it didn't make my skin. I finished it obviously. There was no like negative effect on my skin, but I just, yeah, wouldn't repurchase that. But this one, strongly considering repurchasing. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner. I really enjoyed this. Was it super effective? Like I have the Pixie toner and I'm now using that and finishing that one up. And it's a different toner. It's not, I think it's an AHA. So they're kind of different kinds of toners, but I don't really see a huge difference between using the two. I like using this one. I do like using one of those kinds of toners. I do feel like I get a bit of exfoliation, a bit of freshness. I think overall it is good for my skin. I just really enjoy this. I like the texture. I like the smell. I do think it helps like keep like, you know, smoothing your face. The other thing is like it is not as cost effective, for example, as the Pixie one. And the Pixie one is also expensive. So I don't know. I'm contemplating buying another one of these. I got this in the spring, so it takes me like about 6 months or so to finish this. But I was alternating with the Pixie. So I don't know, because this size I think you can buy for $20 from Sephora, $20 Canadian. So I don't know. That is one of the maybes on my list, and I did talk about that actually in my Sephora video. This is a sad pan. This is the Super Peptide Serum from Good Molecules. I love this product. I've repurchased it multiple times. They reformulated it. I still like the reformulated version. There's just something about this that I feel like my skin just looks overall smoother and brighter and a little bit more hydrated. It's just like an extra. I think if I were like 25 or 30, I wouldn't use this. But 40 plus, I think this is a nice addition to a skincare routine. And yeah, I just really like it. What does it say on here? Formulated with tripeptides to target fine lines, wrinkles, and dullness. And yeah, I just really enjoy this. I haven't repurchased it yet because I'm starting to use this serum that I got in my last Luxe box. It was a peptide serum. It's very different. It's a really thick kind of formula. So it's not the same kind of texture as this. I'm still trying to adjust to it. I think it might be okay, but once I finish that one, I'm gonna repurchase this. The annoying part is this always like disappears when they're having sales and stuff. So you kind of just have to buy it regularly. I mean, it's super affordable anyway, but it's nice to get a deal on things. I finished this Boscia Exfoliating Peel Gel. When I was looking this up on Sephora for how much I paid for it, it looks like this doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if they've like change the product or there's a different product. This was like a gel, and it had that like property in it that like turned to like little particles. It kind of mimicked, or people would say, oh, it's like your skin peeling off. It's definitely not your skin. It's like the actual gel. But there was still an exfoliating property to this that I really liked it. I did like how it felt and exfoliated on my face. But I won't repurchase this just because it looks like this specific item is no longer available, so I can't repurchase it. And then right now I am using the pineapple exfoliating powder from Good Molecules. I got that in my lucky bag in January, so I'm finally getting around to using it. And because this was sitting on my shelf forever with like the littlest bit. This was one of those items that just kind of sat there and I just didn't finish it. So I forced myself to like work through this over the past 2 months so I could move on to the Good Molecules product. And I'm enjoying the Good Molecules product. I definitely noticed a difference. Like you can immediately feel your face softer and smoother right after you use that exfoliating powder. It's really cool. It's just like a powder that you mix with water and then exfoliate, like, and it's a nice gentle exfoliator. It doesn't have like big gritty bits in it or anything like that. So I'm really quite enjoying that, and I'm pretty sure that's a pretty affordable product. And I kind of like the delivery method of the powder. It's really interesting. It's not too cumbersome or anything, so I think I might repurchase that in the future. And the last item I've got here in my empties is this Daydream Bath & Body Works Ultra Shea Body Cream. It looks kind of funny because I've already cut it open. I liked this. I can't remember what the scent notes were from this. I don't think it's on here, is it? No. But I'll put them on the screen. Oh, there it is. Keynotes: fresh raspberries, sparkling pear, and pink lily petals. I quite like the scent of this. It's not like a regular scent. I don't even know if it still exists anymore. It seemed to be like a discontinued or like a one-off kind of scent, but it's quite nice. But it's very not fall and winter, so I'm glad I finished this up. I'm starting to use a brown fig and sugar one, but I'm noticing like all of the scents I bought, because I bought these in the summertime, are all like summery scents. So looking forward to the SAS sale, and I think it's December, to get some like fall winter scents that are a bit more seasonal appropriate. So that is it for my empties. Just gonna grab my chart here. So I had one declutter item, which was the toothpaste, the eyeshadow. I had one other, so those aren't in the count for the dollar value totals. The other item was the toothpaste. So I had 10 items that I finished, so 10 empties, and the dollar value of those empties was $136.96, and then the retail value, not a huge difference here, was $169.93. So not bad at all. I'm actually around $840 paid value that I've finished up this year, and around $1,486, about $1,500 in retail value of products that I've used this year. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with how things are going along. I'm pretty happy with this month. I think it was August that was the real dud month. This month is pretty on par with last month, a bit more dollar value usage, but overall pretty happy with that little balance. So I'll put the two up on the screen. I think this will be the things I bought in this past month and the value, and the number of items, and then this will be the like goodbye side. Not a bad month at all, but like I said, I've already planned some things for November that's going to make November interesting and will make me really try and restrain myself in December. I am trying to restrain myself because I had a big month with Harley. He went to the vet, and he went to the groomers, and he says to go back to the vet. Spent a lot of money. This is what happens when you have senior dogs, or just dogs in general. I personally feel like dogs are a bit more expensive than cats, but that's just me. A little more high maintenance. He's sitting right there. You can't see him, I don't think. So yeah, that's my buys and buys for October. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you did subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.